Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to Plus Model Radio, the voice of the Plus industry. I'm your host, Chenese Lewis. Today is Monday, April 6, 2009. Thanks for tuning in. I've got a great show for you today. Don't forget, next Monday, April 13th, Plus Model Radio will be having a 2-hour telethon to take pledges to support MS. And join us April 17th through the 19th in New York City for the Curvy All-Star Weekend, where we will party, network, and participate in the Manhattan MS Walk. For more information, visit plusmodelmag.com. Now, I'm pretty sure by now you've all heard about Fox's new show, More to Love, that is currently seeking plus-size women to appear on the show. I have a copy of the official press release sent to the media that I want to read to get everyone up to speed that may not have heard about this new show yet. So the executive producers of the hit show The Bachelor, along with Doron Ofir Casting, are searching for real women with real sizes for real love. More to Love is a new groundbreaking dating series for Fox. In this romantic competition of love and seduction, one big and beautiful woman will become the envy of all others and attain the love of a lifetime. If you are searching for him, we are looking for you. Love comes in all shapes and sizes. This is not a weight loss show. It's a prime-time national series for women who are confident about their bodies and who are ready to find the love of their life, says Doron. In the past, it's been skinny minis and good-looking bachelors, and that's not what the dating world looks like, Fox president of alternative entertainment, Mike Dornell, said. Why don't real women, the women who watch these shows for the most part, have a chance to find love too? This show is going to get a lot of people talking, Dornell said. This is so simple and so obvious, yet it has never been done before. Our casting teams are scouring all corners of the globe for curvy, big, and beautiful sexy single women who are at least the age of 23 and appear younger than 35. We are looking for amazing, outgoing women who are ready to be introduced to their soulmate. So today, our guest is Piper Goldberg, one of the casting directors for the show. And today we're going to get the 411 about the things you really want to know about this new project. So let's welcome Piper to the show. Hi, Piper.
Hello.
Are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
So this show has been buzzing all over the net. The castings are everywhere. So I want to ask you the things that the women really want to know about this show.
Absolutely.
So I've done a little research and Googled and see what I could pull up because the press releases went out. And already the show hasn't premiered yet, and there are already negative articles on the web mocking it. Articles titled, Fat Chicks Welcome on Fox's More to Love, a dating show for non-hotties, and hey, it's fat dating on Fox. So is this show intended to break stereotypes or perpetuate them?
We are trying to break the stereotypes because as soon as that press release was released, absolutely, these articles kept, popping up with these terrible titles and saying, oh, Fox is just going to make fun, this is a terrible show. And actually, it's the opposite because, if The Bachelor had put up a press release, none of this would be said. So, we're really trying with this show to redefine what beautiful is and changing the way America sees beauty. Because the thing is that, I mean, and you're talking to a plus-size woman right now. I think one of your questions, absolutely. I've gone all up and down the board, struggled with weight. And the thing is that it's about accepting yourself, realizing you're beautiful at any size. And size doesn't matter when it comes to beauty.
All right. So what do you say to the critics that will say this show is promoting obesity?
Not necessarily promoting. I mean, it's important to be healthy. Absolutely. Right. I mean, if you're at an unhealthy weight where your life is threatened, then absolutely you should be focusing on that. But I mean, this is a show that's focusing more on plus size women, real women with real curves, and that really truly want to find love. So it's not saying, oh well, it's okay to be overweight and unhealthy. No, but I mean, there are people, like I said, I have no health problems, but I'm certainly not the, I guess the beauty standard size too, but I think I'm pretty.
You are.
Oh, thank you. And so it's like that's what we're looking for. Are women who are like, it's so hard for women with all the pressures from the media of this is what you're supposed to look like. In order to be beautiful, this is what you're supposed to be looking like. And the hardest thing, I think, for a woman to do is just accept herself for who she is and love herself, because I think it's the best gift you can give yourself. Yet it's the hardest thing you can possibly do. So we're looking for women who are confident, realize they're sexy, beautiful, and deserve love as well.
So what can you tell us about the Bachelor that the ladies will be competing for? Has he already been selected?
Well, that's actually another casting company, Casting Inc. Robin Kaz is the casting director over there. They are on the search for The Bachelor. I know that they are looking for somebody, because we've already started interviews actually for the show. I mean, they want to find somebody who is the total package, a good-looking guy. I mean, we don't want. I mean, who in the dating world goes out there and says, you know what I want? A guy who still lives home with his mom who doesn't have a job. No,
right.
That's my typical guy. Maybe doesn't bathe for weeks at a time. We don't want that at all. I mean, we want a guy who total package. Good job, gentleman, and truly appreciates and loves women for who they are, the real women with real curves.
Right, because I got kind of nervous because in the press release it says in the past it's been skinny minis and good-looking bachelor. So is this bachelor not going to be good-looking?
No, exactly. No, we read that press release as well, and we're like, what? No, it's sort of addressing the fact that it's just sort of the beautiful people, like the size 2, the guy who's the model-looking type. I mean, and maybe not much substance. So we're looking for the guy who, of course, we're going to find a sexy guy.
So were there similar casting calls done to look for the Bachelor, like open calls like you're doing for the women?
I believe so, yes, but that information I'm not that privy to. I know it's Casting Inc. It's KASSTING Inc.com, and it's that company. I know that they're holding a couple of casting calls across the country, as we are as well, but we're looking for the women.
So how many women will be competing for this Bachelor?
Well, that is yet to be determined. I know on the actual The Bachelor, I think it was 20 women started, and every week there would be a rose ceremony and women were eliminated. But I don't know, we haven't quite determined yet a number that we're going to start with, but it isn't like 5 or anything like that. So
it'll be a good number.
Absolutely.
So some dating reality shows look for successful, accomplished women, and other that we won't name go in opposite direction for entertainment and shock value. So which one are you looking for?
We are looking for successful, accomplished women, and I've already started doing the local Los Angeles interviews, and really I'm interviewing women who are saying, look, I'm smart, I'm professional. I have my professional life all set up. I have a great, friend. I have great friends and social life. The only thing I haven't been able to conquer, I guess, or to get, on control is my love life.
Mm-hmm.
They're successful in all different avenues of their life, and it's just love has been hard to find. And we're looking for women who are ready for love, ready to fall in love, and see this show as a great opportunity to do that. So yes, we are looking for the classy, sexy women.
Okay, so what type of woman would be ideal for this show?
For this show, in what way? Like attitude or looks or?
Just who would be the perfect person that you're ready to cast today?
Oh,
what you're looking for?
What are we looking for? Well, basically what I've been saying, it's so funny. Of course, just women who are confident, who are ready to be honest. Like saying, yes, it's been hard. I think it's hard in the dating world for any woman, and to say, maybe I've settled before and I don't want to settle, and maybe I just choose the wrong guys and I don't know it. I know I'm guilty of that. Looking back on relationships, and you're like, what was I thinking? So I mean, we're really looking for women who are ready to find their soulmate and truly are ready to fall in love, and are open to the experience. All races, and actually all sizes. There's no size restriction at all. We're looking for curvy women.
Yeah, that's what one of my questions was. Is there a size range you're staying within? Can you be too big to be on this show?
Not at all. Not at all. Because, I mean, this show is truly out to break the stereotype that somehow in our culture and, today we have, sort of associated being beautiful with size, and that's not necessarily the truth at all, And so all sizes, all, creeds, religions, races, absolutely. We're interviewing everyone.
So what types of challenges will the ladies have to endure? Will there be physical challenges?
It's not, no, because it's not a I guess a challenge type of show. It's more of a dating show, and it's a romantic show. So it's not, they're not going to be like, all right, at ladies foot race, and whoever's last doesn't get the rose tonight or anything like that. It's not that type of show at all. It's more, if you've ever seen The Bachelor, it's like, you go out on dates and things like that and really get to know The Bachelor. So it's no silly challenges in that aspect.
So it's nothing that would involve anyone to be forced in a swimsuit or lingerie if they don't feel comfortable?
Well, that I don't know because, obviously we want them to be comfortable on the show, but, once again, this is a dating show where romance is in the air, and they're going to be going to, romantic places, and they maybe maybe one of the dates is going to the beach, or, going horseback riding or things like that. So that's more of a, I don't know, creative decision once they start filming the show. So from a casting standpoint, I don't know, but I know that the show is not trying to humiliate anyone. That is not our goal at all. It's to show that women are sexy and beautiful no matter what.
Well, when in the casting process, did you ask them if they're comfortable with certain things like that?
Actually, no. We do ask. I mean, in the casting process, we ask them if they're confident and comfortable with their bodies, and absolutely, they say, "Look, I'm sexy, and I don't care what people think." So, that is sort of the avenue that we are going down.
So, if you become the final girl chosen and you get the guy, do you win any prizes or money, or you just find your soulmate? Which is not a bad thing.
I know, right? I guess you just find happiness for the rest of your life, but no, there is no necessarily. There's no like cash prize at the end, but basically you win love and you win diamonds because you get the diamond ring.
Oh, okay.
That's the best way I could put it. No, but
so
I mean,
at the end, he likes propose.
Yes, I would think so. Absolutely. I mean, this truly is. It's the more to love. That's why I guess one important question that we are asking in the casting process, and that we're really stressing, we're looking for women who are open and ready to find love, and truly believe that they can find their dream guy on this show. So that's because some people are like, oh yeah, we can date, that'd be cool, and I'm like, well, because I know, especially the age range, we're looking anywhere from 23 to women who at least appear around their mid-30s, and so maybe a 23-year-old isn't in the right place to, maybe they just want to keep dating. So, that's definitely one of the questions we ask, like, are you ready for real love, true love, and a real relationship? So they win love and diamonds.
Okay, well, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
So there are two ways to apply to be on the show, online and in person at various Lane Bryant locations through the country. So what happens at the casting call in person?
In person, they will be meeting with, we have 2 teams of 2 basically out doing casting calls right now. And actually, the one team is going to be in Raleigh, North Carolina, and the next will be in New Jersey. But basically, they'll come to the Lane Bryant store where it's listed, and I think I gave you the. I don't know. I have the open calls here, but they'll come up. They'll meet with our casting directors. They'll chat for a while. I think they'll fill out an application, and it's just sort of a meet and greet. And then after the open calls, we do call back ladies to interview. So
will that all happen in the same day?
Not in the same day. There probably after the open call, there's only maybe 1 day of interviews. So
okay.
and unfortunately, because of that, we can't call back everyone that we want to. So they'll probably have those that they can't call back. That always seems to happen. They always send us out, and they never give us enough time to interview everyone we want. So I'm sure they will tell them to make a home tape, which is the second way to apply for the show. And
then the final ladies selected will be flown to Los Angeles. But by the time you're flown to Los Angeles, you're guaranteed on the show.
Oh, when you're flown to Los Angeles?
Yes.
I think that might be like a round of final interviews. I know right now it's either, come to the open call. If you're not,
so it's a couple of rounds of interviews.
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
okay.
This is like the initial, and usually it's standard for every show. And then, we contact people who, go on the show, or there might be another round of interviews. Every show is different. So, but I know right now locally in Los Angeles, definitely apply for the show because we're calling in people, and we actually do have a few interview slots that are still open this week. So we would love to schedule people who are local to Los Angeles, and then those who are across the country can check and see our open calls as well. Or you can apply if you go to www.moretolovecasting.com and apply and just fill out the application. And then today I was looking through applications and calling for home tapes.
Ooh.
So we're trying to give as many options as possible, trying to make it as easy as possible.
So is Lane Bryant involved with the show in any way besides the casting call locations?
No. As of right now, they are actually partnering with Doron Ofir Casting, which is our casting company. Fox has hired us to help cast the show. So as of right now, Lane Bryant is only working with us in helping with open call locations. So as of right now, that's the only association we have with Lane Bryant. But they've been absolutely fantastic, and we've gotten so they've been so helpful, with the open call locations, because sometimes it's really hard. So,
I know.
No, we say thank you to Lane Bryant, absolutely.
So is there any compensation for being a contestant on the show, like a per diem?
A per diem, now that, of course, is always production. I know the production doesn't pay you to be on the show.
Okay, so it's more about exposure.
No. Well, it's to find true love.
Well, yeah, that's it.
the love thing as well. But hey, no. We're hoping that's the real reason people go on the show is to find real love. But yeah, it's not a salary based. I'm sure there is some sort of compensation because they are, people go in, they live in a house and things like that, and you're away from your real life. But honestly, that's usually production takes over, and I'm usually long gone by that point.
Right.
But I do know that people are not paid to be on the show.
So are there any plus-size women working on the show at any level behind the scenes?
Absolutely. Actually, executive producer is plus size. Said myself. Yeah, absolutely. And like I said myself, I am a curvy, size 10, 12. I've been a size 16. And what's funny is, a couple of years ago I was a size 8, and I thought I was fat because I wasn't, the size 2 that my roommate was,
Right.
But I absolutely. And actually, another casting director, Stan, he was working for Wilhelmina in New York, and he was sent to L.A. to start the plus size, because they didn't have a plus size division in Los Angeles. And a couple of years ago, he was sent to L.A. to start the plus size modeling division at Wilhelmina. So absolutely.
And he's involved with this show?
He's another one of our casting directors.
So in this one, I want to ask, how many casting directors are involved with this casting process? Because I don't want anybody to think if they don't hear from you directly like it's a scam or anything. It's a lot of casting.
Oh, no. And actually, well, if people want to go to www.doronofircasting.com, that's our casting website, our production, our casting company's website. But let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 locally, and then we have 4 on the road. So
are
8
you
total.
going on the road? Will anybody see you personally?
Well, no, I'm only local to Los Angeles, but I know Jody and Marcy are one team, and they're basically covering. They're going to New York. Let me see. They're going to New Jersey, Philly, and New York, and then we have Chad and Andrew, and they are going to North Carolina, to, Dallas, and Houston, and yes, and they just got back from Atlanta. So yeah, so we have 2 casting teams, and then I'm handling the local Los Angeles interviews, along with another team, and then the other 2 or 3 are also helping with interviews that are local to LA, and also going through the website, because every single application is looked at. And we call for home tapes.
Okay, so every tape is looked at and every picture is looked at and everything.
Absolutely. And online, on the website, it says that you can submit your tape through the net, but if you also want to mail the tape to us, you can as well. And if you go to our casting website, I believe the address is on there.
And if somebody has gotten to the point where they're sending in a tape, what are you looking for on that tape?
We are looking for, basically, tell us about, first of all, tell us about yourself. What do you do for a living? What do you do to have fun? What kind of person are you? In a group of 10 women, are you the funny one, or are you, outrageous? And then just to tell the truth, and honestly, tell us about your dating experiences and, what you've learned. Why are you still single? Like, what is it? Are you, not choosing the right guys? Are you settling? Why do you want to go on the show? And what people thought of the show when they first heard about it. But first and foremost, we want to know you and the personality. Just kind of forget that you're talking to a camera, which is hard to do. I do realize that. But personality, and then an honest look at your dating experience and why you're ready for love now.
So many women that would be great for the show are scared that this is going to exploit them and promote negative images of plus-size women on television. So what final words can you give to put them at ease?
Well, and I can absolutely, understand, like, all right, what is this show about, really? But honestly, in the press release, Darnell said that, we want to appeal, we want to show with real women because it's real women who are watching the shows to begin with. And honestly, there would be no reason, why would we, first of all, make fun of our core audience, or put these women through anything that isn't dignified? Absolutely not. I mean, this is a show where it's, wait a minute, wait, size 2 isn't the norm? No, of course not. It's not. So let's show what the norm is, because the average woman in the U.S. is size 14 and above, and the fact that it hasn't been portrayed, in the way that a size 2 woman has is ludicrous, and it's funny because I say, oh, well, this is a show about real women, but the thing is, like, we're all real women, and the fact that the show hasn't been done before is silly. But I mean, I understand people's hesitation, absolutely. And I mean, any show, that anyone applies for, it's sort of questions about what is this exactly. But
if you weren't the casting director, would this be a show that you would want to be on?
I would absolutely. Like, I would really consider it, I'm not a person, I am a person that likes to be behind the camera. I'm not necessarily someone, but I would really consider it because, you know what, I'm thinking back on my dating experiences, and I'm like, I'm not a really great judge at picking the right guys, and why not? Because I'm at a place in my life where I want real love, and I'm ready for it, and why not? And the thing is that I have nothing to be ashamed of, and that's what these women need to realize as well. So you're not the size 2 norm. That's, so what? That means, you know what I mean? You're a real woman,
Right.
Not saying that the size 2 aren't, but it's just, this is, this is a section of the population that has not been represented on television before, and so we're looking hard for women who can represent.
Well, sounds good so far. We'll just
I
have to
know.
see how it turns out.
I know.
Well,
absolutely.
tell us the website to apply and for more information one more time.
Okay. Well, if you want to apply and submit your application, go to www.moretoloveCasting.com, and you can all of our show information is there, and you can send in our application, or you can go to our open calls, which I don't know if we've posted it on our websites yet, but I know that the cities that we're going to, Chicago, we just got done with Chicago, Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina, Edison, New Jersey, Houston, Texas, Philadelphia, Dallas, Texas, and New York. And we're actually going to be doing an open call in Los Angeles on April 18th as well. And these are all at Lane Bryant locations. Not all Lane Bryant locations, but specific ones.
Right.
If you go on the Lane Bryant webpage, you can see the open calls as well.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show. You did clarify a lot of things that I know a lot of people were wondering, and the casting site doesn't tell you all these details.
I know. Not all this exactly. No. Well, I appreciate being on the show. This has been fantastic.
Yes, and so keep us posted, and, well, I guess you'll be out by the time the show comes up, but hopefully I can interview the winner. And
absolutely.
Yeah, okay, so thank you so much, and good luck with finding your ladies, and we'll be watching you.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you
so much.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So, ladies, if you're interested in finding real love on this show, make sure you go to the website and apply. You can find the information at plusmodelmag.com as well. So tune in next Monday for our 2-hour telethon for MS, where we will be taking your calls and pledges live. So there's been a lot of groups and businesses that have already committed to giving a portion of their proceeds to the cause, and I can't wait to see who steps up to the plate. And if you haven't already, don't forget to join the Plus Model Radio MySpace and Facebook pages. For more information about our show, go to our website at www.plusmodelmag.com. And if you're interested in advertising on the show, being a guest, or have comments, shoot us an email at guest@plusmodelmagazine.com. I've been your host this evening, Chenese Lewis. Thank you for tuning in and supporting Plus Model Radio. Until next time, keep thriving in your curves and be blessed.